All right, so today's topic is business expectation from Office 365. Welcome to the Los Angeles Exchange User Group July event. And we'll start with my introduction first. Myself, Prabhat Nigam. I'm a Microsoft MVP for Office servers and services, and I've been working in IT from last 18 years. Currently working as CTO and Chief Architect for my company, Gordon 5 Consulting. In the past, I've worked for Microsoft PSS for a couple of years and worked for almost all the big IT companies, either directly with them or as a customer support for their services, for their requirements. All right, I blog at msexchangeguru.com. There's no way to find out, but we are in top 10 blogs in the world. And then it's my Twitter ID and the email addresses. Anything in the IT where you have a question on Exchange, Office 365, Active Directory, Azure, more than welcome. Anything beyond that, also more than welcome. All right. So in the introduction, what is Office 365? Office 365, I would say, is a cloud setup, which is, what is cloud? The cloud is a data center which is connected throughout the world. I'm more explaining, I think, in the next slide. Yeah. So it provides the infrastructure for services for Link, messaging, SharePoint, many more. And it's a subscription plan that includes email functionality with other Office applications which can be enabled over Internet. Then it is located in multiple data centers. Now there is no limit of data centers. It's everywhere, almost everywhere. You think about US, Canada, Netherlands, Ireland, India, I think, not sure, but China, but I think Japan, I think it's everywhere. Australia, I'm not sure about Australia though.
Yeah, we have data center capacity in Australia, India. We're also bringing up data centers in Germany and the UK that will be specific for.
So UK is coming up because of the EU thing.
So UK
Brexit.
customers, we have data centers coming up in the UK and Germany specific for customers in that country because of the additional privacy laws that Germany and the UK has. So I think we also have a data center coming up in Canada just for Canada users as well.
Canada already had one? No.
It's new.
But the HP Canada was managing one of the data centers.
I'm not sure who's managing it. I just know we're bringing up capacity in that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so think about any country, the data center is already there or it's coming up. It's growing so rapidly that we can't even think that today it's not there, tomorrow it's there. So it's everywhere. Think about it. It's reachable from anywhere, you fly anywhere, except China. I'm not sure. They have very, very restricted network in the whole country. So if you fly to China, prepare yourself that you might not get internet.
2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks now.
You were there?
Well, I wasn't in June, but I'm going again in 3 weeks for a maker competition final.
In China?
Stuff works, yeah.
Oh, wow.
None of the Google or Facebook or Twitter stuff works. So.
Yeah, Facebook is prohibited from operating in China. We're actually, the data centers is operated by a partner of ours called VNet 21.
Yeah, 21.
And our Azure platform even has a different branding. So in China, we're still branded as Windows Windows Azure instead of Microsoft Azure,
Oh,
because it's kind of like a whole separate world in China.
yeah.
But if you look at,
Not like TeamWorks and everything on, it's
Yeah.
attached to that.
It's a very restricted network. If you go outside the office, maybe if you go travel to office, use the internet, and then outside the office, maybe you'll be isolated in the isolated world. So yeah, okay. Coming back, it's just to say that there's no connectivity, but yeah, you never know. One fine day. All right, so it's more reliable than any other service provider or data center you can think about. Even if you go for your own data center, you build everything dual in a high availability. It's still this kind of setup is only one company can make or build is that Microsoft. Um, well, but overall, this Microsoft has built a lot of investment in it. It's high available, means high available. Even if one data center blow away, other data center has all the data replicated already. So there shouldn't be any loss of data. But touch wood, shouldn't happen anything. All right. Next is who can use it. I mean, if you are an email user, think about it. Almost everybody can use it. Any student, doctor, engineer, teacher, professor, scientist, astronaut, manager, politician. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Your accountants, CPAs, builder, IT professionals, pilot, driver, plumber, housewives, basically anyone. So yeah, I was in another conference and I was showing the same slide, and we had a good discussion over astronauts. The astronauts going to the space, and if they get the internet, they get the message from their family that okay, we're good, we're fine. Maybe, well, definitely if somebody from the family is going to space, you'll be awake. You would know the updates and when they'll be awake, when they will reach. You'll wake up and definitely talk to them. But in case if there's a situation where you are not reachable, you have to go office. Maybe you're not reachable, and your close family wants to talk. So you can leave a message. You can leave a video message, send it to the email, upload to the Office 65, and he can connect from whenever he has connectivity and watch it.
Yeah.
So
They actually did that with they
it's-
said they brought a HoloLens up there so that they could Skype it back there.
yeah.
There's a HoloLens add-in for Skype. I haven't seen
Yeah.
it yet, but you can take your Skype meetings to HoloLens.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I saw the demo for presents. So they showed a demo. I don't know if you saw the video of people wearing a HoloLens. It was like a father and his daughter,
Yeah.
and they were able to actually interact with each other.
Yeah.
They were remote. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, HoloLens is another virtual reality. All right, so Microsoft has different Office 365 plans. So in another meetup, I was definitely they have one for Office, one for home users, business users, enterprise, education, and then government. Some of the government plans, the cost is not open, which is only for government, just restricted for government. Then what? So the thing is here, the most important thing is, whenever you use email addresses, that you should know which email is going where and how secure the data is there. So you are sending all your passwords to Gmail, and Gmail is maybe secure, maybe not secure tomorrow. Today is secure. Tomorrow Google might say, oh, we want to start charging for Gmail $1 per day or $1 a month. You want to pay? Keep it. If you don't want to pay, get lost. We are not even giving you data. So why to leave your important emails in a third party, which is not your own. So Microsoft made it so cost effective. You might end up paying more in parking than paying Office 365 cost for the whole year. So all in all, it's good to have Office 365 on your hand. It is available anywhere from any device. You can connect to your email, connect to your data. You can upload your data, photos, pictures, any other secure data you want that can be uploaded. And some of the plans are even free for the educational organizations. They get some free plans as well. But we are not going to go into the deep. I already have a session done with it, and I think, yeah, I've uploaded that session to my YouTube channel. That I'll share the YouTube channel later. So what Office 365 provides is more or less I have added here: Exchange, Link, SharePoint, Exchange Online Production. IRM is your rights management things. So if you don't want me to print your Word document which you have sent to me, the IRM can protect that. IRM can do that. No one can print it. No one can even take a screenshot of it. So that's protection. That's from the security point of view. Then MS Office, if you need MS Office for your system, that comes through or with Office 365. And then archiving, you want to archive your emails. So if you have like a few gigabytes of email, and every time you open your Outlook, it loads all the emails, and you use it in the online mode, then it takes a lot of time to load all the emails. So for some of the users, it might be like it's hung for a few minutes. So rather than that, add archiving mailbox. Keep your mailbox lighter. That's the way to go. And then Azure AD, that's a basic REST. But then there are organizations which needs the Active Directory servers, the domain controllers in the cloud, so they're using Azure AD as well.
Yeah, and Office 365 is an ever-increasing suite of services. We also acquired Yammer a couple of years ago, and one of the value of using Yammer, since you mentioned China, is that organizations are looking at enterprise social to drive business value to them. Facebook has now a service called Facebook for Work, but they're not allowed to operate in China. When you think about a global organization, Yammer makes sense to them. We also have some other components about Power BI, how to visualize data analytics. We have Planner, which is a lightweight project task management utility. And I'm sure in the next couple of years, I could probably list you like 4 more things.
Yeah, so Yammer is kind of a internal Facebook, you can say. So that's not available for public, but if you have a Office 365 account, you have, even if you have a Microsoft Outlook account, you can use Yammer, and you can have all your friends or your company guys together. You can have a company group, and everyone can talk. Everyone can share the news. Hey, I did. You can anything which you want to share within the team or department. That okay, these are the customers. This is the follow up, or you want to chat with somebody. You don't want to. You don't. I mean, that's also available. It's like even if you have a Skype for Business, but you also have the chat option in Yammer, which is like you're posting something, and if you have a question, you can ask each other. That's another good advantage. It's kind of a new Facebook, but that's corporate Facebook, I can say. That's another one very good app. It's available on the phone. You want to update that. Okay, today I meet all the business requirements, or I complete all my sales, or there's news that new product has been launched. These are the features I've been testing, or there's new hackathon coming on this date. Who wants to come? Who wants to go? Or any other news. It's kind of a very good place to, same as Facebook, but secure. So from outside world, like for me, I cannot see your group unless I'm part of your group and you add my ID there. If my ID is not added, permitted, then I cannot see that. In Facebook, you can still search me that, oh, this guy is the one who was talking the other day. But in Yammer, no. So kind of a more secure, I would say. Then this is the main topic of the day, that what are the business expectations from Office 365. So if you have a business, you would like to see, if you move to Office 365, you want to see what are the advantages I get than keeping it on-prem or to keeping it other places. So first thing first is no service outage, because the Office 365 has been designed in such a way that it is available from anywhere, everywhere. So if one internet link goes down, other is available to backup. One data center goes offline, other is available with the same data. So there's no point of service outage. Then no data center requirement from a company point of view. You don't need a data center, server room for most of the services. If these are all services you have, you don't need a server room or data center for these services. I mean, if you think in a big picture, that your server cost, the cost of running servers, the electricity cost of the server, keeping that server room, the AC, the power, 24-hour power supply, someone monitoring those servers, and the space as well, internet connectivity, reliability. If you don't have any server in the office, you don't really worry about any of these things. You don't even don't need to go office. You can just work from home or something. So, okay, I miss that. Then technically, when we talk about the messaging, in the messaging, Office 365 messaging has filter that has a protection. In that protection, there are three virus engines which scans every messages. So it's just not one or two or none. There are three scanning mechanism which make sure that you don't receive any virus. That's really not every company can go for. You might go for one virus protection. Two, it may not be going two. One company will say, if I'm buying one virus protection, why will I buy two? Why will I invest in? I'm buying McAfee. Why am I also buying Symantec? Never happened. So three are there. Then regular update deployment. You don't have to worry about every day's updates released, Windows updates, Exchange updates, and Microsoft team is doing for you. Free support cases. Any issue you have, you can go to Microsoft online and log a ticket with Microsoft, and they will reply back to fix it once it is fixed, or what is the next step, how to fix it. Then 24 hours support available, so you don't have to think, oh, it will be 9 a.m., then only I can call them and get this thing fixed. No, they are available 24 hours. Then you don't have to worry about licensing cost of your Windows servers, Exchange servers, Skype for Business servers, and if technically we think that right now you're using Outlook, if you move to Office 365, Office 365 is so well designed that you don't even need Outlook. They have the option there is that you can even edit your files, Excel file, Word file, or any other file you have, you can edit online. So you don't even need Microsoft Office installed on your computer. You can do everything online through your internet browser. So you don't even need the Office licenses if you just edit it online. For one person, it might be sounding not much saving, but if you think about thousands of people, it's a lot of saving. Like I have a staff which is 1,000 people, and they just need to check the emails, or they just need to check or edit the Word or Excel file a little bit, and they can do online. Why they need a MS Office license? Sure. So overall, no licensing requirement, cost saving. Then constantly improved services. So yeah, myself and Anton were talking that this year a lot of security and compliance features coming in Office 365 without even thinking. So you don't have to think how we can improve, but Microsoft is improving Office 365 more than anyone can think about. So it's just not one brain is thinking, it's like so many brains thinking. How can we improve, make more secure, and they are doing it already. Then connectivity from anywhere, then choice of plans, we have so many plans, secure and reliable. You don't have to think about any kind of security issue which Microsoft will not be doing. Microsoft is applying all the possible security, from the physical security to software security to any compliance or certificate, whatever you can think about is there. Single sign-on, if you implement if you want, you can also implement hybrid setup, and you just need to log in with your company login ID, and you can access all the apps and features with one login. And then data loss prevention. Microsoft definitely prevent your data loss. So by protecting that with different kind of mechanisms. Other standalone services are Exchange Online, SharePoint Online, OneDrive for Business, Skype for Business Online. Other applications I can then talk about. Product portfolio management, Yammer, Yammer, BI service, online diagram software, IRM, advanced threat protection. Even Microsoft also started providing advanced threat protection, which is a new mechanism to protect your messaging with the bad URLs and bad attachments. Microsoft scans it rigorously. Then this is kind of a Microsoft hybrid architecture. Looks like when you have your organization as well as Office 365. So your users are syncing at the top level with Microsoft Office 365 directory, which is actually Azure AD, and then the first level is the green part is the connection, that is the federation buildup, that is building a federation. Federation is allowing the single sign-on, that's the green part. And then the purple part is the replication of the directories, so that they have a data that say that, okay, so this authentication is coming for this particular user. And then the third part is the mailbox login. So this is an example of Exchange messaging federation. Similarly, you have Skype for Business and SharePoint and other applications. So that ends the topic of the day. And then we were talking about Ignite. So Ignite has more than 440 plus sessions, expo, multiple vendor products, testing, and there are so many other things also coming up. Like I was talking, is the customer experience, and also the customer coming and showing you their experience. And there are some community theater activities where there will be some extra sessions, which will be like I have 15 minutes to show something in the theater that this is how I did some special thing. Some I solved some issues there. So great technical sessions. Dates are September 26th to 30th, 2016. Location is Atlanta. This is the email address if you have any question, concern. Then the Ignite Pass and costing, we already discussed that. The full conference pass is $2,220, which gives you full access to everywhere. Then Expo only pass is 1 day pass for USD 300. Then we have a day pass for 1 day for $500. That gives you access for almost all the sessions. All the sessions and Expo Hall. With Expo, you cannot go on 30th September, which is the last day, and probably you will have very less sessions on that day. So maybe might not be that useful. Then with the 1 day pass is not going to work on the first day and the last day. So you have only 3 days in the middle of the week when you can use the 1 day pass, which is good enough if you just want to go by your own. All right, that ends our agenda of the day, and these are more connections with me. If you have any feedback, you can write to my email address, prabhat@msactionguru.com. That's my blog website. Then my Twitter, my blog's Twitter ID, my Twitter ID. Then Facebook group, YouTube channel. Then some LinkedIn groups which I manage or own.